Hello, my name is Tim Makynen, and today we're going to be going over some soccer drills. So, if you are a player in high school looking to improve your game, or if you're a coach trying to incorporate some new drills, hopefully this should be helpful for you. So, first, to start up, you're always going to want to warm up. You want to get your players loose, you want to get loose before any practice, any game, before you touch the ball, you want to make sure that you warm up. So, to do so, you got to stretch. So we got some dynamic stretches and circle stretches here. So for dynamic stretches, you're going to want to do this about 5 yards there, 5 yards back. So you're going to do high knees, butt kicks, walking lunges, high kicks, side lunges, and calf scoops are a couple of good ones. You can look up more. And then circle stretches, basically just standing stretches. Lean to the right, lean to the left, legs apart and touch the ground. Get on the ground and do butterflies, do right leg and left leg out, and then do calf stretches. Those are all really good to keep you loose and help prevent injury. And then you're also going to want to run when you warm up. So before practice, I would recommend doing about 2 to 4 laps around the field to really get loose and get a bit of cardio in. But before game, I would recommend only doing about 1 lap so that we don't tire yourself out, but you still get loose. So to start off, we're going to talk about some passing drills. So the first one we got here is square passing. So you're going to want to arrange 4 cones about 10 yards apart. So you're going to need at least 5 players for this drill. And so players are going to stand at each player is going to stand at a cone with one cone having 2 players, and then that person's gonna start with the ball. So they are going to pass to the player to the cone, and you're gonna pass in a counterclockwise motion. So the goal is you want to receive with 1 foot around the cone and then pass. So keep the ball outside the cone, just like in the picture there. And you're gonna want to do 2 touches. So settle the ball with the inside of your foot around the cone and then pass with your right foot. And so what you can do with this drill is you're going to want to reverse it as well. So that way you're going clockwise now and you're using your left foot. So control with your left foot, pass with your left foot around the cone. And you can also add a give and go. So you pass to the player, they pass back to you, then you pass diagonally to them as they go to sort of recreate that in-game scenario of doing a give and go. Next, we're going to go over wall passes. So this is just if you're by yourself, you want to practice passing, all you gotta do is find a wall and a ball and then stand about 5 yards away, maybe a bit closer, maybe a bit longer away. And all you're going to do is just pass the ball against the wall, but take 2 touches max. So pass the ball, control, pass back, and really switch up what feet you're using. So control with your right foot, pass with your left foot, control with your left foot, pass with your right foot. Keep mixing it up, really get a lot of touches in, a lot of practice. You're going to want to use both feet, which will really help you when you play. Next is cone passes. So with one person, you just want to set up 2 cones 5 yards away from you. You can make the distance longer over time as you get more comfortable. And then these cones are going to be about 3 yards apart. Could be more, could be a bit less. And then all you're going to do is work on accuracy, work on passing the ball right through the cones. You don't want to hit the cones, you don't want to go outside. Just work on getting the ball through the cones. You can do different angles, make it a bit harder. And then again, use both feet, use your right foot, use your left foot. And then, yeah. So next is going to be the cone passes with a partner. So 2 players, about 5 to 10 yards apart, and then have 2 cones in between them. So about, again, 3 yards. The cone should be about 3 yards apart, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. And then all you're doing is passing to each other through the cone. So this will really help with accuracy, um, getting the ball right to your teammate. And what you can do is you and your teammate get farther apart, have the cones be close together, and then again, use both feet, settle with your right foot, pass with your left foot, take 2 touches. Now we're going to go into some dribbling drills. So this one is the cone in and out. So you're going to want to set up about 5 to 10 cones, about 1 yard apart, so pretty close together. And then you're gonna start on one end with the ball, and then you're just gonna go in between the cones, dribbling in and out. And so you can do this, you can do right foot only, you can do left foot only, you can do both feet, you can do inside of the feet only, outside of your feet only. And then you can do this just by yourself, or it could be a team activity where you got you split up the team in half, just like in this picture, and then you can make it a race. So whichever team gets through first wins. Losing teams got to do push-ups or run a lap or something. Next is 1v1 dribbling. So this is going to be, you're going to have one player who starts at about half with the ball. The defender is going to start about 15 yards away from that person with the ball. And then the goal is very simple. All they're trying to do is get around the player. You can add in a goalie, so you're trying to get around and get a shot off, or it could simply be you're just trying to get past them, you're trying to get across this end line, and it'll really help working that in-game scenario where you're up against the defender, you're trying to get around them, you got to do a move, you got to keep possession of the ball, keep it close to you, and it'll be a great way to practice that. Now we're going to do some shooting drills. So this one is one touch and a shot drill. So you're going to have one player at the goal line with the ball. They're going to pass to another player at the edge of the 18-yard box. And then that player is going to take one touch to settle the ball and then one touch to shoot the ball. So then the players are just going to rotate around and continue. So this is really going to help settle the ball and get a quick shot off, just like in a game. You're not going to have a lot of time to set up your shot. You got to take one touch, a quick shot. And again, you definitely want to use both feet. Make sure that you practice that because in game, you're not always going to be able to use your dominant foot. You got to use your weak foot. So really practicing getting good with that is going to help you a lot. Next is the one-timer drill. So the players are going to start at about the 30-yard line, and then one person is at the 20-yard line. So the players with the ball are going to pass to the person at the 20, and then they're going to touch it off to either the right side or the left side. And then you're going to run up to the ball and then one time hit it. So you're going to be using your right foot to one time, using your left foot to one time. Great practice for, again, in game. You don't have a lot of time. You don't even have time to take a touch. Defenders are coming at you. You got to get a shot off quickly. And this will really help because a lot of the time, players with the one time the ball's coming quickly, they tend to sky it, they just bomb it over the net. So this will really help keeping the ball down, getting good accuracy and good power on the shot. So a couple of single person shooting drills are you can practice free kicks from outside the 18-yard box. So just put the ball down somewhere, back up, and then just get a shot. You want accuracy, focus on accuracy, and focus on power. And then you can practice penalty kicks. So just very simply put the ball at the penalty spot and then get it in. You want to aim for the corners. You want to get good power on it and just keep consistently being very accurate because that's the biggest thing you can do with the penalty kick. You just make sure you put it on target. You don't want to be missing the net. And then another one is practicing dribbling up or dribbling around the 18-yard box and then getting a shot off. So really trying to replicate what it feels like in game to be shooting. You're not just gonna always have the ball perfectly. You're gonna have to shoot off of a dribble. So try to do a move and then get a shot off. Again, practice with both feet for this one because that'll be really helpful for you. So finally, we're gonna go into some team drills. So good drills for the whole team to do at a practice. So keep away. You're gonna want to divide into groups of about five, maybe six. Make 20 by 20-yard boxes, and then you're gonna have two teams in each box. And then it's very simple. Just one team starts with the ball and they try to keep it away from the other team, and it keeps going. You got to work on passing, dribbling, defending, give and go, spacing. It really works all that stuff very well. And then just keep playing for about 10 minutes. You're going to get cardio and you're going to be running a lot. All right. And then next is the half field scrimmage. So you're gonna have one goal in its normal location, bring the other goal to about half. Again, divide teams in about five or six. And then there are a couple ways you can do this. Have maybe um, teams play to three goals, teams play for 5 minutes. But what I like to do is winner stays on and it's one goal. So first team to scores wins. This keeps fast rotating of the teams because you're probably going to have a couple teams. Um, it really works on, again, everything. It works on passing, dribbling, shooting, defending, spacing, all that stuff, teamwork. And it'll really be, it's a great thing to practice for just, it's a very in-game scenario. It works on all that stuff. So thank you and good luck.